If you clicked into this video, this is your sign that you are blessed and a lot of the things that you want are coming to you. But this has to start from you having a belief system that is aligned with your dream self and your goals. 5 years ago, I never thought that I could be who I am today because I was having this victim mentality, thinking that I wasn't blessed, I wasn't lucky, I wasn't deserving of love and happiness, to the point where I tried to kill myself in a car crash. I tried to kill myself and it didn't work. And my car is gone and I was intact, and I only suffered from minor injuries when theoretically I was supposed to die. That was the first time in my life that I actually felt like I was blessed because I was supposed to die and I did not. How else can we explain this miracle if it's not a signal from the universe that, hey, you are not meant to live the world, yet you are meant for a greater good? So, I wanted to talk about the power of manifestation and the law of the universe and how they drastically transformed my reality. So, I'm going to talk about this because my realities have shifted insanely for the past few years. My love life, my career, my relationship with food, my relationship with finance, my relationship with family, my relationship with myself, my mental health. Let me tell you guys that you are the master of your mind and you are the creator of your life. If you think that you are lucky, you are going to constantly create reality showing you that you're lucky. Let's compare like dating scenarios. Why do some women they easily attract men who want to go after them? Some people they say that it's because women are more attractive, but trust me when I say that I have seen women, even though their looks, they are not the most attractive woman in the world, but it's how they carry themselves and the way that they think. They think that they're super hot, and that literally translates to their life of them being a hottie. Like there are some girls, even though they are so beautiful, but because they are very insecure and they don't believe in themselves, they attract men who dump them or they attract men who cheat on them. It's really not about your external self, about like what you're given, but it's more so what you create within yourself. I know this for a fact because even though growing up I had so many people telling me I'm beautiful, I was so insecure and I wasn't confident at all. I had to do so many things to seek attention because I didn't feel enough and I didn't feel like I was a worthy girl. It was to the point where I literally tattooed myself at 16 years old illegally to seek the attention of people. That's why I'm here to tell you guys that, if someone like me in the past can become who I am today, where I can feel empowered just in my own energy and in my own space, that anyone in the world we can achieve that as well. So it has to start from the way that you think about yourself. So I started to reframe the way that I look at myself and my life. I used to think that just because my parents are divorced, just because I didn't get this, I didn't get that, I was a victim and I wasn't deserving of love. But now I actually am very grateful for all of the things that happened to me when I was younger because I realized that without those things, I couldn't be who I am today. Due to all that, I am blessed today with so much abundance. So you have to reframe the way that you think about yourself and the things that have happened to you. Because if you're gonna keep blaming your childhood, you're gonna keep blaming your family members, or you're gonna keep blaming your ex for hurting you, for traumatizing you, you're never gonna grow in life. And when you are stuck to a belief of lack, you're never gonna receive more blessings. I could not sustain relationships in my life simply because they were a mirror reflection of the relationship that I had with myself. I couldn't even love myself right. I was in conflicts with myself. I was suffering from binge eating, body disorder because I had that kind of relationship with myself. I mean, think about it. How can I create healthy relationships with people externally? It was only when I started to pour into myself, started to heal myself, started to learn about self development, self love, and heal my traumas and take care of my inner child. That was when I started to change my life trajectory and everything in my life aligned with my growth. If you know how to manifest and start from yourself, everything is achievable in this life. If you want a fulfilling career or a love life, You have to start from yourself, asking yourself, what do I need to get myself there? One thing that you want to do is to realize that there are things that you need to change for yourself before you can attract more greater good in your life. This is something that I was very delusional to believe, because I was like, oh, someone should love me for who I am. I shouldn't have to change myself, but this is complete bullshit. If you are a mess yourself, no one's gonna want to love you for that. Mess as in, I was a girl with super hot temper when I was in my teenage years, and I didn't even sleep properly. I had a disrupted sleep schedule. I was partying and I was drunk every single day. I mean, if you are a partner, if you are like a man yourself, would you want to date a woman like that? Unless the man that you meet is exactly in that same scenario as you. But I realized that I needed to change. I needed to take care of myself and start to be more patient with myself so I can change my temper. Because out of so many men that I dated, the first few men I've ever dated gave me a remark that I had super bad temper, and that's why they left me for it. So I could keep delusioning myself, thinking that, oh, it's because they don't love me for my bad temper. But girl, you have to fix your temper. And I realized that it wasn't so hard. Your bad temper simply comes from you not having a healthy space for yourself. I used to be the most messy girl ever. Like, I couldn't take care of my belongings, and I couldn't clean up after like my room, and I was just a hot mess in and out. And that was the reason why I was also very bad tempered. Also because I wasn't patient and understanding towards myself. So I started to realize what I needed to do. Okay, cultivate more patience. So you guys need to know that you need to put in the real work to change. So I would literally have a new habit where I would set 15 minutes of alarm every single day to clean up my room and change the environment that I'm living every day in. And I deliberately told myself that, you know what, from today onwards, I'm gonna start to sleep early and wake up early. And automatically, only when you start to do harsh things to yourself so that you grow, you start to change. I started to see changes in my life. Like, I realized that I wasn't so hot tempered anymore. I was a lot more patient with myself, and I started to sleep earlier and not want to party every single day because I was always avoiding my feelings. I started to learn how to journal because I read online, knowing that, oh, when you journal, you create a better relationship with yourself. I started to do everything that could help me with all of my weird habits that weren't contributing to me or my life or the vision that I wanted. So a lot of people, they want things, but they're not willing to work for things. But you have to know that you need to do the work if you want to get far in your life. If you want a fulfilling life, if you want a good health, you have to make effort. You can't just sit there, not make any change, and expect change to come. You have to be the change you want to see. And that was how my life transformed. I just hope that I was able to empower you guys today and remind all of you that everything that you want in your life starts from the change that you need to see in yourself before everything else comes. Because trust me when I say that the minute you change yourself, your worldview changes and you align yourself with everything that you want in your life. I look forward to seeing you guys soon.